So if you go back in history, when inflation began to arise after COVID, at some point people said, including you, that it was transitory. In hindsight, what do you think people missed about the nature of the inflation? Why was it more enduring than people initially thought?
So this is a question that people will be writing papers about and debating longer after all of us are gone. And it's early to say. It's actually kind of soon to be answering it. But I think so here's my answer to that question. When inflation arrived in March of 2023, it was really coming out of the goods sector, and it was connected to really high demand for goods, and it was the supply chains, global supply chains, which account for most manufactured goods, collapsed because of too much demand and because of COVID. And to us, that looked like a temporary, fleeting situation. We also lost several million people out of the labor force, so wages went way up as the economy really boomed when we reopened the economy. And we thought, vaccines were coming in, and we thought that would fix itself too. Kids would go back to school. We essentially overestimated how quickly the economy would return to normal. These things finally did happen in 2023, but they didn't happen in 2021 or 2. And what we meant by transitory was that it would go away fairly quickly without the need for our intervention. You don't want to intervene with interest rates if something's going to go away quickly without us intervening, because monetary policy, as I mentioned, works with long and variable lag. So the lure is you look through things like a temporary oil shock. So that was the mistake, was that it actually didn't reverse itself. The problems with the supply side didn't reverse themselves until 2023, when they really did, when we got a big burst of employment, and also the supply chains were fixed.